sponsor of today's video is Keen. Keen is a trusted online platform with many seasoned tarot readers and astrologers, and Keen is offering my subscribers their first 10 minutes with one of their talented specialists for $1.99 as a new customer. Keen is available 24/7. There is always someone online. It's easy to schedule a call with a talented reader. So thank you again, Keen, and let's get into today's video. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. Per usual, I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing our weekly pick a card to see what's going on in love this week. So before we get started, per usual, my Etsy shop is linked below in the description of every video. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Pause the video if you need more time. You can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings as well. So let's get into it. We have group 1 with the purple stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the pink stone, and group 4 with the green stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the purple stone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have lucky and love and synchronicity. So it's looking like you're seeing signs and signals that you may meet someone or that something special may happen in terms of love. And we have lucky and love too. So I feel like the signs are leading you there. This is a week where you're really going to want to trust your intuition because it's like, wow, that was a crazy synchronicity. The more you lean into that, the more you lean into spirit kind of like orchestrating things for you, the more benefit you're going to get out of this week when it comes to love. But we have lucky and love. So I'm getting right place, right time energy where you guys just so happen to be in the right space, in the right energy for something kind of magical to happen. So let's see what else we got. Ooh. Now that's funny because at the bottom of the deck we have rescue, but we have let's take a break, conceited, out of sight, out of mind, and time out. So it's like someone was kind of feeling like, you know what, this is an opportunity that I don't need to take. This is something that I'm not interested in. I'm not feeling it, you know, called enough to lean into this situation with you. And then you're like, oh, really? Out of sight, out of mind. Fine, no problem. You think I'm going to be stuck over you? You think I'm going to be chasing you? No, it's not happening. Out of sight, out of mind. You don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you either then. And we have the timeout card, which is even more funny because it's kind of like this energy of you rubbing it in a little bit or being like, okay, so I'm just getting this energy, you guys. I really feel like you're meeting someone, and I know some of you guys are already dealing with someone. So that's what kind of makes it tricky. All I can say is be open to like the possibility, be open to what happens this week. But this energy is giving me a vibe where it's like some of you guys are already talking to someone, but you're lucky in love this week. You're meeting someone really special. The person that spirit kind of divinely orchestrated into your life. So for those of you who have already gotten involved with someone, it's kind of tricky because, you know, we have free will, we can go after who we want, but also like there's this kind of like higher level timing and things that are happening and being given to us. So it's kind of like, ooh, tricky. I don't know. You'll have to make your own decision. Like if you're already dealing with someone and things are going well, you'll have to decide what you want to do. But I am picking up on this other timeline of people who were dealing with someone who was very conceited, feeling themselves, had a super strong ego, overstimulated, didn't want to settle down, which isn't a crime, but the conceited part is like someone's like doing too much or feeling themselves like more than they really like. I don't know, you guys know what conceited means, but there's this energy where you kind of put them on timeout and you're like, out of sight, out of mind. I'm not going to worry about you. I'm not going to think about you. It's whatever. Oh my God. We have the biggest deck that just fell out. Oh yeah, so we have just say no and persuasion. So when this new love offer is coming through, this person is coming back. They're coming back and they're going to try to convince you that, you know, you should deal with them again. We have backstabber and I won't keep asking. So this person is kind of giving you an ultimatum. And with this backstabber card, they're trying to play you. Like that's the clearest way I can put it. They're coming back because they see that things are changing in your life and your, you know, love life has finally taken off. And honestly, I would say that you shouldn't even, you know, entertain this person. We have blast from the past and let me go. So that's just further confirmation. There is someone coming back from the past trying to kind of bug you a bit this week, group one, but this is someone that you've already kind of let go. We have focus on yourself and forbidden fruit. So this lets me know you've been resisting texting them, talking to them, entertaining them, falling prey to the little games that they like to play. They may be someone who plays mind games. They may be someone who will, like, you know, interact with your stories but have like a message in your actual message thread that's unresponded to, you know what I mean? Like, they may play those kind of games where it's like, okay, you're not responding to my message, but you're liking my story or laughing at my story or whatever. Like, make it make sense. And we have secret admirer, invitation, time for a change, spellbound. Like, we got a lot of energy here of spirit saying there is someone new that is very interested in you. They want to see what you're all about. Time for a change, time to get out of this energy. Spellbound, you're very attractive at this time. You guys may have had a glow up recently. You may have been working on your health, your fitness, or just perfecting your aesthetic. This could also just be your aura. Once you kind of let go of things with this other person, and anyone for that matter who's been trying to stress you out or waste your time, your aura is getting a lot more magnetic. You're coming across as a lot more powerful, a lot more likable, because your energy is really, you ever meet those people where it's just like, you feel called to them and you don't even know why? Friendships, relationships, it's just like, ooh, I like this person, you know? It's kind of like that. Like, you have a really positive aura at this time. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Now, Spirit is saying specifically with this, do not bank on potential. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like that's what's gotten you in trouble before, and that's why this Four of Pentacles is coming up. Spirit's telling you to hold yourself back and not fall prey to that. Like, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune energy is what's mystified you enough to entertain someone longer than you should have in the past. Like, oh, but the possibilities, I don't know where it could go. I want to see where it can go. And Spirit is saying, do not bank on the potential, the possibilities anymore. You got to call a spade a spade. Look at this person for who they are. And I would say at the minimum, like, if they're really about it, I was getting the energy that they were trying to play you, but if they're really about it, yeah, we got the Lovers card that just came out in reverse as I'm about to say what I was about to say about them. But I was just gonna say, like, if they really want you, if they're really about it, they will wait for you. You know what I mean? But we have the Lovers in reverse and then the Hermit in reverse that just came out. So this lets me know as soon as you bruise their ego, they're going to go, they're going to dip. And it's just like, you know who this person is. You know what they're all about. And they are to be ignored, to be honest. Spirit, tell me more about the new energy coming in for group one. I mean, we got chemistry and invitation. So it's looking like you're being asked out. King of Swords, that's Libra energy, air energy. It could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius coming in. Page of Swords in reverse. They definitely know what they want. See, they've gone through some life. This person has already experienced a heartbreak and healed from it. This isn't someone still holding on to the past version of themselves, you know, feeling like there's so many ways it can manifest when people are not healed and ready, but this person is just not that. Seven of Wands, they've been through some life. They have, you know, conquered their own ego, you know, they've conquered themselves. Like, this is someone in a really good energy, a really relationship minded energy. We have the Four of Cups and the Death card in reverse. I feel like in the midst of all the chaos, you're getting a pretty special offer here. Death card in reverse, I do feel like that person is going to pressure you quite a bit. Like, I really feel like they're going to try to convince you not to talk to anyone else and to date them. Like I said, I was getting ultimatum energy. So we got 3 cards that came out. This new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things and a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have until now. No matter how or what you face, let everything come from a higher perspective. This one says, if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you're being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. We literally got the synchronicity card in the beginning of your spread. So I love when everything like kind of connects like that from the beginning to the end of the reading. And then the last one says, sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that's been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. Everything came together and confirmed what we have been getting throughout the entire spread. So this is a very exciting week for you, group 1. That is what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your spread today. I'll talk to you later. The sponsor of today's video is Keen. Keen is a trusted online platform with many seasoned tarot readers and astrologers, and Keen is offering my subscribers their first 10 minutes with one of their talented specialists for $1.99 as a new customer. Keen is available 24/7. There is always someone online. It's easy to schedule a call with a talented reader. So thank you again, Keen, and let's get into today's video. All right, group 2 with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on for love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have commitment and speak your mind. So Spirit is saying you want a commitment, say it with your whole chest, whether that is scripting, whether that is just saying it out loud and admitting it after a long period of singlehood. Just admitting out loud is half the battle that, yes, universe, spirit, the divine, I am ready for a relationship, I am ready for love. Or whether it's someone that you're kind of on the fence with and you're kind of getting tired of your current dynamic. Speaking your mind is very important this week. And then we have the commitment card, so it has something to do with a commitment, you wanting a commitment. This could be you telling Spirit what you want in a commitment. So after you've learned whatever you've learned from your last situationship or your last partner, telling Spirit like, okay, these are the things that I learned, this is what I did like, this is what I didn't like, this is what I do want, this is what I don't want, and I'm ready for it. Like communicating either to Spirit or to a person if you're dealing with someone at this time, like, I'm ready, I'm ready. We have gossip. I'm getting a lot of, how do you describe that? Like, it's kind of like Spirit is reading your body language and your behavior and taking that as, like, as if you said it. So like, for some of you, you're not communicating at all what it is that you want. You're expecting someone to like read you, and you know, it's common sense. They should know that I want a relationship, but because we have free will, that's why you want to communicate with Spirit what you're looking for, because unless there's a lesson to learn from someone, Spirit's not just going to randomly put you with someone because it would make you happy. If you're not ready for it, working on yourself and communicating what it is you're looking for, it could always happen, but it's not guaranteed to happen because Spirit isn't going to just intrude on your life in the way that you know, live your life. So if you do want it, definitely communicate. But I'm getting a lot of, and I can't think of like the word I'm looking for, but it's basically just subconscious behavior and body language, you know, like you're expecting someone to kind of read the signs is the energy that I'm getting. We have intruder and too tough, so I feel like things are getting harder and harder to steer in the direction that you want them. And Spirit is saying this week is very important. If you don't communicate out loud what it is you're looking for someone, yes, you have to give them the opportunity to say, no, I don't want that. But things are going to get significantly worse from here. So this is like an energy of if you're dealing with someone and you don't say out loud, okay, if we're going to move forward, I want a commitment, then they're going to start dealing with other people this week, or they're going to continue growing with other people this week, you know, being with someone intimately this week. And you might as well just have the conversation just from a flat out safety standpoint. Like, you need to know, even if you're agreeing to have a FWB situation, you need to know, like, how many people are you dealing with right now? How many people are you sleeping with? Like, so you can make a conscious decision of whether or not you want to be involved with that. Because, you know, that's just like from a health risk standpoint, not what you like, that's not the time to be quiet, you know. But I get an energy here where you guys feel like you don't want it to end, something you don't want it to end, or you don't want to end up back in the same situation. For those of you who are completely single, it's like you don't want to end up back in a space where you're getting hurt again, so you don't want to ask for a relationship because you don't want to make a mistake, you know. You don't want to ask for the wrong thing, or you don't want to admit that that's what you want when that thing hurt you last time you had it. Something like that. We have intruder and too tough, so I'm feeling another energy coming through, or the energy like kind of like being blown out of proportion or multiplying in a way this week. We have sailing and gossip. So the gossip energy is what originally kind of made me, because you know, like, how gossip is like telephone. It goes from person to person to person. It's like Spirit is kind of like, okay, this is what you're dealing with. There's a lot of watching energy. A lot of watching energy. We have a heart and happy family that came out as well. Some of you guys are ready for a commitment, and you don't want to, like, I don't know, the person that you're dealing with, they kind of see you as like a baddie of sorts. So you don't want to be vulnerable with them. You know, there's an energy with that have a heart that it's not even about you sympathizing with another person, but you sympathizing with yourself and being real with yourself. Like, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. But it's kind of hard for you to turn your heart back on when you turned it off, like however long ago. And, you know, happy family is like, yeah, we have get off your high horse and let's take a break. There's so much happening this week. You're either going to move forward or things are going to like fizzle out this week. There's a lot of endings and a lot of fixed energy. It feels like someone's going to be like, you know what, let's take a break. Or you're going to proceed with them. Get off your high horse is actually about being vulnerable again and being open, though. It's not that you're being conceited or necessarily like treating people bad. It's more like, okay, Spirit is saying, I know you think the best of yourself, and you've worked to earn that title. You are the best of the best version of yourself that you've been thus far. But now it's time to meet people back at the ground level so you can start something with them, because if you're going to collaborate, it's not going to be just about you anymore. So you have to level with people. And there's this fear. Some of you guys are running away from what you want. We have time to go and mending. And that's the perfect way to explain this week, because it's like you're either running away, you know, by not having the conversation, or forfeiting, like I said, like, I still can't think of the word, but it's like subliminal. You don't have to say that you want to move forward. If you don't say it, it's still counting as if you did say it and they said no, if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm throwing down. But there's an energy of mending, returning back to a place of vulnerability so you can move forward with someone, or just saying, nope, it's time to go. I need to meet a new person, or I'm going to end up starting a new cycle, a different cycle. Yeah, and we have co-create and observer. More of that watchful energy, like Spirit is really watching you and seeing what you're doing and what you're saying, and, you know, everything you're going through this week. And then we have peace. I just get this energy where things are being put to bed and finalized this week. Spirit, what else is going on for group 2? We have the Devil and the Moon card and the Magician. Oh my God. The Devil, the Moon, and the Magician. There's a lot of uncertainty with this Moon card. There's so much uncertainty. There's such a heightened level of emotions. It's like some of you guys are really like, I would rather, I would do anything other than be vulnerable. It's like, I can't say it. Whenever you try, it's like you have a throat chakra block. I would light a blue candle. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I can burn one for you too to unblock your throat chakra, but that's something I would definitely recommend that you guys do. We have the Magician and the Devil. It's like you can create a new beginning, or you can fall to the wayside, persuaded by devil energy, convincing you that, you know, you can't have what you want, or someone's going to deny you. And even if they are, it's setting you free. It's a good thing. And Spirit is saying it's time to be set free, because I see that you want commitment. So you're going to have to stop dealing with this person. Give them one last chance to give you a commitment, or, you know, and if they don't, then you get to move on. But at least you'll know exactly. Crystal Visions Tarot has an unknown card. And the unknown card came out for you in reverse with this Lovers in reverse. So even if they say, no, I don't want to move forward with you, you'll then be set free to meet the person who does and experience happiness. We got the Queen of Cups. So Spirit is saying you have such a genuine heart, and you really have done so much work on yourself. You are ready for a connection, a commitment, not connection, commitment. You're ready for a commitment, and it's about saying it out loud and being vulnerable enough to do so, or it's about giving someone one last opportunity to give you that, or to share that with you, or, you know, letting them kick rocks so that you can find your person who will. So that's what I have for you guys, group 2. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading this week. I'll talk to you later. The sponsor of today's video is Keen. Keen is a trusted online platform with many seasoned tarot readers and astrologers, and Keen is offering my subscribers their first 10 minutes with one of their talented specialists for $1.99 as a new customer. Keen is available 24/7. There is always someone online. It's easy to schedule a call with a talented reader. So thank you again, Keen, and let's get into today's video. All right, group 3 with the pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have something different and releasing baggage. So there is an energy of you guys saying, you know what, if it's too heavy, I'm gonna let it go this week and I'm gonna try for something different. I see you guys deviating from your usual route, your usual schedule, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it's giving me a very magical energy. I'm hearing synchronicity. I'm just getting like magical energy with this. But if you guys usually, like say you usually hang out at the bookstore, you know, you love to read, you love to learn new things, you're always hanging out at the bookstore. This is like an energy of you going to a different bookstore, or an energy of you going someplace that you wouldn't usually go. Also, if you're someone who would usually see it all the way through to the very end with someone, that's going to be very different for you this week, because we have the release baggage card. So if things aren't going well, you're letting them go and doing something that you don't normally do. We have secret admirer and out of the blue. So out of the blue, you're making a connection. I just heard 2 weeks. So I know that these spreads are for the week ahead, but Spirit specifically said 2 weeks. So that's going to be significant for someone. This may happen between like over the next 2 weeks. But yeah, out of the blue and secret admirer, it's like someone's admiring you and they're like, oh, I've never seen you here before. And it's because it's someplace that you've never been. And then out of the blue, honestly feels like an approach, like someone is approaching you. So we have clear the clutter and the real thing. So you guys are in a space right now in your life where you're like, listen, all of these jokesters need to get out of the way. Anyone who's not looking for what I'm looking for, I'm clearing them out of the way. And I don't see you guys feeling no type of way about it either. That's what's like really like surprising for me, because I'm reading your energy and it feels very neutral. It doesn't feel like it's weighing on you. It's very natural for you to release the baggage or to just deviate from your usual. Like it's just very natural and very, it's just how it happens. So we have in heaven and guard your heart. Spirit is saying, even though you're meeting someone new this week or over the next 2 weeks, still guard your heart. Still, don't be so quick to tell everyone everything about you. There's this TED talk that I like to listen to like every so often, and I forget what it's called, and I always bring it up, but I always forget what it's called, but it's about sharing your trauma story. And basically the TED talk is saying not everyone deserves to know your trauma story. So when people, you know, meet you and they ask you like, okay, how was your last relationship? Why did it end? Things like that. Spirit is saying, keep it vague, because at the end of the day, people can't handle it. They can't handle to know the truth of what you've been through. It's just human nature. Like we all have a shadow side, and I don't know why this is the case, but people just can't handle knowing that stuff about you, especially if they haven't earned your trust, your loyalty to hear your trauma story. So Spirit is saying still guard your heart and protect yourself, even though with this in heaven card, you're going to really be enjoying yourself this week. We got intruder building up the nerve and sailing. So I feel like I just saw like someone swatting a fly on the wall. Like I see like one of your exes trying to come back and like see what you're on. And you're like, get out of here, goofy ass. Like it's just like an energy of you guys not being here for it. You're like, move out the way, get out the way. Like someone is trying to linger and get back in your good graces, and I just see you guys not having it. We have the tribe. This is also an energy of you looking for your spirit family. I see an energy of you guys seeking connections that make you feel good, people that you get along with, people that you resonate with. We have the tribe and peace. So there's an energy of, if you don't feel like family, if you don't seem to care about me, if you don't have that deeper level of connection that I need at this point in my life. You know, it's no shade, but you can't be in my life. Like, I feel like you guys are done with drama and you just want like peace in a relationship. Even if you travel the world and experience new things, you're looking for the person who you can peacefully be crazy with. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have the buy the book card, and that's all about doing things the right way. So I feel like you guys are ready to start a family or to have your own family, to make connections with people who really feel like family. And if that's not the energy that someone's giving off, I really don't see them being in your life too long. We have the co-create card, which is funny because Spirit is like, wait, hold on, what about me? Like, where do I fit in? And all this, you know, change in your life. So Spirit is saying, like, be open to having your guides or Spirit be a part of the process. Allow Spirit to be a part of the process. Communicate to Spirit what it is you're looking for. Ask and you shall receive. Tell Spirit, block anyone who is not of value or who is not like worth my time, who is just not in alignment with me. Block them out of the way. We got the Chariot in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So if someone is trying to fake the funk, like they're one way and they're really another, or if someone is asking for something that they're not willing to give, tell Spirit, blockiana. Tell Spirit, blockiana, to block those folks. We got the Empress card here as well. So you're absolutely worth it. You're in a very creative energy right now. I'm telling you, watch your words, because things are manifesting like like this, like extremely fast. Oop. I'm not gonna take all of those. We have the Judgment card and the Five of Wands. So there's a chaotic energy around you. Ooh, I just heard chaos bath. I would not recommend that unless you really know what you're doing. But I'm picking up on an energy of someone taking a chaos bath this week while they're in the super creative energy, so that they can harness that chaos magic, that chaos energy. But that would really be for one person, because if you don't know how to channel that energy, don't even do it. Don't even do it. If you don't know how to bring up that energy and then place it where you need it to go, don't even bother with chaos magic, because it's just gonna screw up your life and cause chaos. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Death card in reverse. This person is still here. They really do want a chance. This person that you chose to let go of, they're still hanging on. And we have the Knight of Cups, so they're coming through with an offer that is a little bit better. This may be where the 2 weeks comes up. Maybe this week you're making a change, and then next week they're like, oh my God, you're really leaving my life. Let me try to come back. I think that was for you. Maybe I was talking about group 2 where I said 2 weeks, but I heard 2 weeks from one of y'all. I forgot now. We have the Sun card here though. So success and victory and creation, you guys. Like I said, be very mindful of your words and your actions this week, because things are manifesting for you at an expedient rate, like faster than ever before. Okay, so we have your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold on. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. I know that you've been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you're good enough or strong enough to do what your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. This is the time. Like, this is the time. This is the time. I feel something really special for you guys, group 3. Like really, really, really special. Like the person of your dreams, like the one. I get that energy. So yeah, you guys, that is what I have for you this week. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your spread this week. I'll talk to you later. The sponsor of today's video is Keen. Keen is a trusted online platform with many seasoned tarot readers and astrologers. And Keen is offering my subscribers their first 10 minutes with one of their talented specialists for $1.99 as a new customer. Keen is available 24/7. There is always someone online. It's easy to schedule a call with a talented reader. So thank you again, Keen, and let's get into today's video. All right, group 4 with the greenstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So I was hearing back in town when I pulled your cards, we have spent some time and reunion that came up. So I'm seeing you like meet again with, now I'm hearing we meet again. But I am getting an energy of you guys meeting up with an old flame. And for some of you, this isn't someone you have like a negative history with. This isn't an ex. This is someone who, like I said, I was hearing back in town, may just be back in town. Perhaps it was the right person, wrong time, wrong place. You know, they had things that they had already, you know, had coming up the pipeline. You could be back in town as well. We have a let's take a break that just came up. So, you know, perhaps you had to travel for work or life, whatever. Ooh, oh my God. We have just the two of us. Ooh. For some of you, this was a friends with benefit. This is interesting. There's going to be an opportunity with this person to have a relationship. We have prayer, meditate on it, and commitment though. So I feel like for whatever reason, Spirit is telling you to ground yourself. Spirit is telling you to communicate like with your guides, with Spirit at this time about this situation. Ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for resources. We have just the two of us. So I do get an energy of you guys spending time together one-on-one. Maybe you meet together in a group and it's like this person is back in town, you didn't even know it. You get invited out this weekend and then it's like they're there and it's like, oh, okay, that's an interesting surprise, you know, something like that. But yeah, we have just the two of us and speak your mind. So there is an energy here of you needing to be honest about what it is you're looking for. With the speak your mind card, if this is someone who did something to hurt you in the past, obviously definitely speak your mind about that. But the energy that I get with this is more that this is about being upfront about what you want, because this person is in a very receptive energy at this time. We have stop being bossy, let's take a break. And friends with benefits. So maybe at some point earlier in the journey, they weren't ready for a commitment, and telling them that you're ready for a commitment now is the confirmation that they need to actually pursue that with you. Oh my God, my cat is being so funny right now. You can't see her though. She's like under the camera, like playing around. She's like walking around the camera like, I can make this fall if I want to, but I won't. But yeah, I get an energy like maybe you had something with this person in the past and they told you that they weren't ready for a commitment, but they don't want to bring that up again. Like I get that energy for some of you where it's like just letting this person know that, you know, you're still looking and that you're open and you're single is just the thing that could cause you guys to end up together, because it's like they haven't seen you for a while or something like that, or it's just awkward, like they don't want to bring it up, they don't want to bring up the conversation, they don't know how you feel about it, if you're mad about it or what. Like, you know, we have message in a bottle and new life. So a lot of communication this week. You may be getting a long awaited text message or a long-awaited communication, a meeting. If you've been manifesting it, especially, maybe happening this week, but we have a new life. So this is someone from college or someone from high school, someone from an earlier point in your journey, someone that you may have met on a dating app and hung out with, but then they had to move for work or something. Like, I just get all sorts of energy where it's like, then we have serendipity. So there's this random, I'm telling you, like everything is perfect at this time. We have the right conditions to move forward. You know, serendipity is about random luck and, you know, it's just like this mystical, magical energy. We have deep knowing too. So Spirit is saying you can feel in your spirit that this is the right time. Oh, we got here and now that just came out, you guys. That is crazy. We got here and now that just came out. Like Spirit is saying, you know, this is the right time. And, you know, before it wasn't the right time. I don't know, like, I'm telling you, for you guys, I get surprisingly a light energy. So if this is someone that you dated, you don't have like bad blood with them, a lot of like negative history, at least not that you haven't processed. Child, we got the star card. Like the cards are talking very clearly. There's a very magical energy right now. The star is wish fulfillment. Oh, there's a couple other cards that flipped over I didn't even see. The star is wish fulfillment. The star is all about right place, right time. You know what? I feel like these cards may have been flipped over from the last pile though, so I'm not going to take them. They're like 15 cards that are flipped and 2 more that are flipped. I did not feel them flip, so if it's meant to be, they'll come out again, but I don't want to read you someone else's story. But that star card had fell all the way out, child, and that is the energy of this week, you guys. Like sacred encounters, sacred meetings, and energy of everything coming together in perfect order. We got the 10 of Pentacles and the unknown in reverse. So this person is going to be clear with you. This is the perfect week to ask someone as well. Like, so how do you feel about me? Or what did you feel about the past? What can you tell me about our connection in the past from your perspective? Like, how did you take everything? How did you see it? Like, this is the perfect time to get the tea. This is the perfect time to get closure as well, if that's what you're wanting. Say you don't want to move forward with this person, but you do want to heal the past. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Justice card. So it would be rather easy to get it. And again, just like the perfect time. We got the Ace of Cups. That fell out as well. So that's an energy of fulfillment. That can also be an energy of 2 people coming together and kind of sharing 1 cup. So there is just the perfect circumstances this week to make significant progress. Let's see what else we get. We have the King of Pentacles, sorry, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Now that's a very interesting couple. The King of Swords is all about communication. The King of Swords is a little unemotional as well. You may like your partners to be less unemotional, especially if you're someone who's really emotional. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who has their own success. So someone who's not going to get jealous of your success or your capability or the attention that you get. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Magician. So Spirit is saying this is not the time to allow your emotions to take the lead. This is really the time to allow your like intelligent left brain side of your mind to really work its magic. We have the Fool card in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I get a strong energy of finality this week. If you're going to move forward with someone, that's going to be crystal clear this week. If you're not going to move forward with someone and you're going to get closure and actually complete the cycle, by the end of this week, you're going to know in your spirit and your soul that you have completed the cycle and whatever was going on is done. So there's a huge energy of release. There's an energy of new beginnings as well. It's really whatever you want, because with that Star card, this is things going your way. So that is what I have for you, group 4. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading today. I love you. Be careful what you wish for. I will see you in the next one. The sponsor of today's video is Keen. Keen is a trusted online platform with many seasoned tarot readers and astrologers. And Keen is offering my subscribers their first 10 minutes with one of their talented specialists for $1.99 as a new customer. Keen is available 24/7. There is always someone online. It's easy to schedule a call with a talented reader. So thank you again, Keen, and let's get into today's video.